Hey folks, Tom Moore with the Living in Halifax channel coming to you with another video. Today we're going to be going over the different shopping areas located kind of around Halifax, some of the different shops that you'll be using when you move here. Once again, I am Tom Moore. I'm a realtor here in Halifax at the Living in Halifax channel. We specialize in moving folks like you into the city of Halifax, as well as promoting a lot of our listings on the channel with video content. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, my contact's in the information below, and there's a meeting link below. Other than that, let's hop to the video. Enjoy. Okay, so up first, let's talk about Dartmouth Crossing. So Dartmouth Crossing is kind of one of the newer shopping areas around Halifax. Put it about 10 years ago, and there's a couple different parts to Dartmouth Crossing. I'm kind of in the village shops at Dartmouth Crossing, which could be considered outlets, lots of different clothing stores, a few furniture stores, and then a bunch of restaurants as well. But other things in the area, you've got IKEA, Bass Pro Shops, a Costco, Walmart, a couple of grocery stores as well. And then in the area as well, you have actually quite a few hotels, and that's just because where Dartmouth Crossing is located, it's the closest part of Halifax that connects to the rest of the Maritimes. So you'll get a lot of people that come in for the weekend from around the Maritimes to do their shopping here. So this is one of the main areas in Dartmouth to get that kind of stuff done. Here's the village shops at Dartmouth Crossing. There's a lot of little outlets, other stores, playground here so you can make sure the kids are entertained, and there's a bunch of hotels around as well. Here's some more shops along here. So once you kind of leave the village shops at Dartmouth Crossing, it gets into a bit more of a parking lot type setup with just large big box stores that have big parking lots. So over that way, you know, you've got banks scattered through here, but you got Golf Town, Staples. On the other side, you've got Michael's, Sport Check, which is a sporting store. And then behind these buildings over here, you're going to find Walmart, which we're going to see in about 2 seconds, as well as Home Depot, which is one of our big hardware stores. Another hardware store on the other side up by IKEA and Bass Pro Shops would be Kent. And then obviously the world famous Canadian Tire, which probably needs a full video on its own for our out of country viewers. This tends to be one of the favorites Canadian stores that newcomers find. All right, up next, and I apologize for the lighting, is Micmac Mall. So this is basically one exit away from Dartmouth Crossing. It is kind of a more traditional mall. It's a large mall just outside of downtown Dartmouth, inside what's known as the Ring Road. But this is going to have a lot of kind of fashion areas. They've got the Bay, which is a Canadian fashion or department store. You've got a lot of things like outdoor stores. Decathlon is a newer shop, and then you're just going to have a lot of traditional mall shops. So this is a pretty big mall here located in Dartmouth. One thing I do want to mention too, just while we're on the topic of Dartmouth Crossing, the only true grocery store in Dartmouth Crossing is going to be the Walmart, but really an exit or two away, you're going to find some other really large grocers. So finding groceries in Dartmouth won't be too much of a problem. This is more of a clothing store here at Micmac Mall. And then you're also going to have things like Chapters, which is a large bookstore, and the Bay, which is a large department store, and a few other kind of smaller shops mixed in there. All right, folks, so up next we have Bayers Lake. Now, this is kind of a big box store area located on the other side of the bridge from Dartmouth. And this would service the majority of the Halifax Peninsula. So you've got things like Costco here, Walmart, a grocery store, a lot of just big box stores like Staples, Best Buy, things like that. Few hardware stores, and then you would also skew pretty heavy here to the furniture store side of things. So if you're looking to hit up some big box furniture stores, this would be a place to do it. You're about 15 minutes to downtown Halifax from here, maybe 20, but there's going to be, again, everything you kind of need here. This is going to service the other part of the city, so Halifax, Clayton Park, Timberley, and the area kind of out the back towards Spryfield and Herring Cove and whatnot. Now this is only 15-20 minutes, pretty close by, easy place to come if you're looking to do a whole bunch of shopping in one area. Okay, so here's Walmart in Bayers Lake. And then right beside the Walmart, sorry about the sun, you've got the grocery store right here. And then it kind of goes down one large strip. So you've got a bunch of little shops and whatnot over that way. And then you've got outlet style shops that kind of feed off on either side. Driving here, let's not get a car crash, but on either side of the main strip there. So there's just going to be a ton of shops through here. They get you basically everything you need. We've got Canadian Tire up here, and also you're going to run into kind of a lot of, I guess, brand name restaurants. You've got a Montana's here, a Boston Pizza, there's East Side Mario's, and then you've also got things like the Brick. There's the one of the larger cinemas in Halifax. A lot of little kind of strip mall food spots and other things like Best Buy in the distance there. You've got Value Village, Lazy Boy, and a couple other kind of furniture stores over this way. And now we come to the biggest mall in Halifax, the Halifax Shopping Center. So this is located on the Halifax Peninsula, kind of right near the highway on and off ramp. And it's basically two parts. There's the Halifax Shopping Center, which is behind me. It's going to have things like Zara, H&M, the new Simon store, which is a large, I guess, department store, as well as a whole host of big name brand retail spaces. And then on the other side, which is in the annex, you've got things like the Walmart, Dollarama, a couple of suit and fashion companies, as well as a large bus terminal. So this is going to be kind of the biggest traditional mall in and around Halifax. It should be able to service a lot of your, Christmas shopping needs, if you will. And in addition to the large bus terminal in the annex, you've also got a Walmart right in front here, Sobeys, a couple other kind of smaller, you got the Winners actually recently just moved into the mall, but a couple other shops like that just on top of this little area here. All right, folks, before we finish up, let's just finish off with, I guess, a couple honorable mentions. One other similar park to I guess, Bears Lake would be over in Bedford on Rocky Lake Drive. There's a Walmart, Canadian Tire, a couple other big box stores. And then when it comes to kind of your everyday, walkabout shopping, there's really only a few main spots worth mentioning. So this would be a place where you can go get coffee. Obviously, downtown has great walkability, a couple of malls there. You've got Quimpool Road in Halifax, which has a ton of mom and pop shops. You've got the North End behind me here that has a few little areas that would be considered very walkable to kind of locally owned businesses. And then finally, downtown Dartmouth has really seen a resurgence over the last 10 years or so with its local shopping options. So once again, I am Tom Moore. I'm a realtor here in Halifax. If you're thinking about buying or selling here in Halifax, then feel free to reach out. My contact's in the information below. We'll see you in the next video.